But all right, so I'm gonna move on to our fourth storyline of the day. Let's see what we got next. We got Camp Cornette's presence at ringside cost the Smoking Guns ahead of tag title match at Mind Games. All right, so this is interesting. Let's break some of this down. Let me pull up some images first. So at first, I guess I was doing research on this era, and I thought Sunny's only client was Farouk, but it turns out she's coming out with Bart Gunn and Billy Gunn, Mr. Ass.
Yeah, later Mr. Ass, yes.
Yeah, we have covered some Billy Gunn on this channel before as Daddy Ass in AEW, but here he is in his younger days just as Billy Gunn. And they're the tag team champions, and here they come out with Sunny. So I guess she does have some other guy. I don't know how this came about or how long she's been managing them, but okay. So they're feuding with so Sunny cut a promo for them to start to open their match, and she unveiled a big banner. It looks like it could be a banner that they hang up for a Lakers championship or something. It's like that huge picture of Sunny. So all right, so here she is. She's with the tag team champions. They're facing off against I think some jobbers, but Camp Cornette comes out because what's his name? The British Bulldog and Owen Hart are going to face off against what I was going to say, the Gun Club.
Oh gosh!
I was going to say the Gun Club. Yeah. So they come out and they just have a seat by ringside, and then a slight distraction. I guess Owen Hart gets on a ring apron, and this costs the Smoking Guns their match. And afterwards, Jim Cornette's laughing at them and everything. And there was a funny moment I forgot to play when Sunny and Jim Cornette were kind of jaw-jacking at each other, and Cornette sprays her with his water bottle across the ring. But anyways, so Cornette does come out, and they cost them, and Sunny's all pissed, and they have a loss against a shitty team, basically. And I think this is the last we'll see of the Smoking Guns as champions, because Camp Cornette's going to take these titles from them at Mind Games. So it might be the last we see of the Smoking Guns. They might break up soon after this, but probably. other than that, I thought it was some nice, horseplay outside the ring with Jim Cornette there. He's pretty funny. Sunny had a chance to shine, but let's see the ratings we got for this. Half thumbs up, both of us. So nothing amazing. But if you have any comments you want to make about the Smoking Guns or Cornette here or Sunny or anything, now's your chance, Vlad.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I'm a fan of Owen Hart, Bulldog, Cornette. Yeah, I don't really. I was a little surprised when she came out with the Smoking Guns, because we've been watching a couple of shows now, and they haven't even referenced that they are the tag team champions or that she's with them or anything. So, I mean, I do remember her being with them, like in my when I look back on my wrestling memories and stuff like that. But I just thought that already passed, and maybe that happened like earlier in the year '96, but not at this point. So I was a little surprised when she came out with them and they had the belts too. It was an okay segment, like nothing special.
All right. Well, let me move on then. So I'm halfway through this. Let's go on to the sixth storyline that I've got. Okay, so this was what was going on while after that whole Gorilla Monsoon thing, and we cut to this. It was Jim Cornette holding a public workout because he's going to have a match with Jose Lothario, which is Shawn Michaels' manager, right? So I don't know if you remember a couple weeks ago, Robert, when Jim Cornette jumped Jose Lothario, who was out there managing Shawn Michaels, and Cornette just attacked him, and so that set up a match between them. And last week you weren't here, but Jose Lothario cut a promo in Spanish on Cornette, saying he was going to kick his ass and all this stuff. So that's interesting. So Cornette is having a match, and he's 6 days away, and he's holding a public workout. So, all right, I might do a watch-along on this one just because I want Vlad's opinion on this. I actually have a question for him. So
you do? Oh, boy.
I do. So here's Jim Ross in the ring, and he brought Vader with him because Vader's this guy. He manages Vader. So he's here to do a public workout with a jobber. So he's here to just do some moves. It's not really like a match or anything. It's sort of like an exhibition. But I'll do a watch-along mode for this one. Let's press play. And Vlad, I guess my question would be, for all of Cornette crying and complaining and this and that about everybody selling out the business, here he is, a fat dude going in there and trying to do wrestling moves with a jobber, but a professional wrestler. But okay, is he selling out the business himself a little bit here? But that's going to be my ultimate question. But let's just play it first and let's see how it goes.
All right. But I have an answer, by the way.
Public workout, a little bit of an exhibition of the skills of James E. Cornette. Let's just stand over here. What do you think?
The Lawler just answered that question.
Come on, look at he's a hamburger.
Not a wrestling match, it's just a workout. He obviously don't know the rules. Oh, headlock! Beautiful standing side headlock, squeezing Jimmy.
Cornette was so chunky, man. He was so chunky.
He was very. He even said that he was very fat here.
Not much so far.
All right, so Cornette's getting some holds on this guy, but in the end, he's kind of losing. But side headlock takeover. Okay, good basics there. at least he could take a. What the fuck? What is this?
He just starts wailing away on this guy. On poor Cornette.
Oh shit.
I had a feeling that's what this workout was going to be all about. You got to wonder if Vader's going to be at Cornette's side this Sunday at Mind Games. Go, come on.
And then that's it. So he ties up this poor guy on the ropes and berates him as if he's Jose Lothario, and then they go to commercial break.
Oh, God.
That's about it. That's the whole segment. So, Vlad, did Jim Cornette sell out the business there at all? What do you think?
No, I don't think he sold out the business there because, as Lawler said, this was just supposed to be, just to see the skills that Jim Cornette had. And as you saw, he didn't have much, as Kevin said. But
I think the fact that he even arm twisted this guy made that guy look pretty bad. I don't know. He looks nothing like a wrestler. He's a guy with a six-pack, and here's this guy going in there, this fat guy going in there, and arm twisting this wrestler. But okay, I don't know. I'm just being nitpicky here because that's kind of what if this scene happened today, Jim Cornette. That's what Jim Cornette would say if some fat guy came out and did an arm lock challenge with Chris Masters or something. This guy looks like Chris Masters, dude. This guy looks freaking buff.
No. Well, maybe, but that's not okay. Well, I'll say this. No, it doesn't really apply to Cornette, but I'm sure there's some fat wrestling shooter that could beat up some, or definitely make some six-pack looking guy.
Yeah, but not Cornette. Not this.
Not Cornette. But not Cornette. Yes.
Yes. Okay. All right. Let me see what I got for ratings for this segment. This one was kind of funnier to me than the earlier segment with Camp Cornette coming out and distracting the smoking guns. But this public workout, we both gave thumbs ups to, so we both liked it. All right.
Yeah.